you know who my father is, right?
Yeah.
This is old money. This is long money. And that shit don't make me, right, to feel like, oh, I gotta fly first class to go somewhere so people can feel like I'm that
remember
bitch.
when, I don't know what happened, I think it was, I don't know if it was COVID and there was no flights. Motherfuckers was begging for a Spirit flight. So that's my whole thing in this state of mind, but I don't even go off the deep end about that. Talking about relationships, like do shit for your significant other just because. And I think men and women alike. Men like as a man, I'm very vocal, right? So I was a point in time in the relationship where I was like, yo, I don't feel like I get the gratitude I deserve, right? And that was because being a man's man, I always provided. Emotionally, spiritually, financially, sexually, right? Like I always would. Right?
I would know. What does that mean? Like
that means I'll be dropping that dick. I'll be giving her that.
You hired me to do a podcast for the co-host.
Anywho, right? So check it, right? No, seriously.
What's going on?
But I was vocal when I felt I wasn't being appreciated. And that's another thing women don't understand. Men want to feel words of affirmation as well. Like we want to like go and just cause and I had to tell my lady, I was like, yo, I get it, right? I always come through, I make shit happen, but yeah, it feel good to hear, yo, thank you and I appreciate you without me doing something. Even my children, I had to tell them that. Like, don't tell me it's just it feels generic if I only hear thank you, I appreciate you after I did something.
People don't communicate the needs and wants. This is generally not right?
Yeah.
Like you said, mother, father, sister,
everybody,
brother, uncle, aunt. They expect people to be a mind reader, and then when you tell them, well, did you tell them that? Did you tell him that? Did you tell her that? And they're like,
but that's why I
said, tell him he should just know.
No.
Or she should just know. Like, what do you mean
so
that?
So me being
what
vocal,
if they don't know?
Change.
Like,
It changed that.
Slam the cupboards and shit all day long with a fucking attitude, and it's like, nigga.
You know what the number one cause of divorce in America is?
Uncommunicated.
Uncommunicated expectations. Mm-hmm. So, and that's literally what you said. And that shit is sad. And like you said, with everybody, that's my thing with black people.
So you mentioned, I'm cutting you off, but the barbershop, beauty salon, right? And you said you hear women come in and they complaining to their beautician about a guy not putting it down, right? Yeah. And then the guy saying, you know, I give her that honey dick and that's Don Julio or whatever.
Yeah.
And you like, and I can tell you from experience, right? Women don't tell men when they don't lay the pipe, like correctly. And then when you ask them, and then they'll we talk shit. Oh no, we talking shit in the group chat.
Especially the group chat. Oh yeah.
Shit. We talking shit. She's talking shit, right? And you go, well, did you tell him? And then I think why the fuck are you still having sex with this person if you're not, if you're not satisfied?
What they can get.
And they go either one, I don't want to hurt his feelings,
bullshit.
But I'm like,
bullshit.
In his mind, he doesn't know that he's not pleasuring.
Oh, he king dingling in his mind.
Yeah. So it's just like I don't know.
That's a big thing right there in our community too. Like people not being communicative and saying shit like yo, like people not being vocal and saying I don't like this, I don't like that, and not just in relationships, right? Like black people got to learn to be more vocal with that, right? The do's, the needs and wants, and what they should expect and what they don't expect, what they like, what they dislike, right? And we don't do that enough. So for me, I'm urging people to do that. It's okay. And the person on the receiving end of it to be open to hearing it, right? Like I've told my kids because I knew I wasn't I didn't know how to be a parent. I started very young. Like I was a kid with a kid. So when my kids became of age, like the teenage, early 20s, I said, if I'm doing something wrong, tell me. It opened my mind like, oh shit, one, I'm not really spending time with my children. They just with me while I'm running around. So the same thing happens within relationships where people think because they live together, they spend time together. They don't. People spend less time with the people they live with than people they don't live with. Because a motherfucker, like you said, they slam the cabinets, they attitude. You in the house with somebody, but y'all in separate rooms until y'all go to bed. And y'all might not even go to bed. One might fall asleep on the couch, the other one might stay in the room. Like, it's crazy how people don't communicate these things. Because especially the longer a person been together, they feel like, to your point of a nigga putting it down, they feel like, oh, he should just know. If you don't tell that person, they might never know.
They won't.
They might be like, yo, little shit. Like, yo, why you always leave a corner of the juice there? And they just like, ah. Like, maybe if you tell them, like, yo, if you want, just drink all the juice. Don't save me a corner. I don't want a corner. Just drink all the juice, right? And they'll just harbor that. And then it becomes a snowball of dislikes, of things that bother them that they've never addressed. So this is those uncommunicated expectations. And then they just get to the point where they're like, you know what? I don't even want to do this shit no more. And they never once gave their relationship a chance to even work. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up because people, I feel bad for a lot of people, especially in our culture, and this is just going my observation based on social media and having conversations with the people I know, because I know people from all walks of life, and I don't have the same conversations with my white friends or my Asian friends that I have with my black friends. And that's how I know this is a black people thing that we need to fix. And I'm like, there's no more community where, no. So back to, that's what I was going to say, to your point of not the girls thinking a man not putting it down and they're afraid to tell him. Another thing with men versus women when it comes to that, women get sexual advice from other women. And even if they don't get it directly from other women, a woman will read an article, she'll look up some stuff to try to satisfy her man. Most men's egos don't allow them to go and ask somebody who they might feel is more experienced or more of a ladies' man. Let me ask you a question, yo. I'm trying to satisfy my lady. What are some things you think I should try or should do, right? Women need foreplay. Fellas, women need foreplay. A lot of men don't even give women foreplay. And that's
you feel like?
I feel like
ask your female friends.
Eating ass ain't foreplay though.
It's not foreplay?
It's a part of foreplay.
I'm not saying like only eating ass.
That's what you just said.
But I'm just saying though, it is a part of foreplay.
So from what I've known about women, women need all of those steps. Not to quote Kelly, because everybody probably gonna be like, okay. The 12 play shit, right? 4 is those 4 steps to get to it, right? You need to do a series of things. It ain't just, I'm gonna bend her over, lick her ass, and just power drive her some penis. But you commented and ain't eating ass. And this is a part of the problem why motherfuckers ain't satisfying each other, because if it's eat ass, that's 4 don't even start with the physicality. Eating ass is that's sex. That's not foreplay. It is. It's oral sex. You laughing, I'm telling you, and that's one of the biggest problems with people, they don't even know how to fuck. Everybody fucking and don't know how to fuck. That's why everybody's so upset. That's why most women got a bag of dicks, because they getting foreplay from 4 to 5 niggas. Oh, this nigga cuddles me after sex. This nigga he kisses me soft enough how I want him to get it. This nigga kisses on my neck. This nigga dick little.
When you said bag of dicks, I thought you was talking about dildos.
No, dicks. I would have said dildos. A bag of dicks. Bitch running around here like Santa Claus. She throw a bag of dicks on. I'm like, women out here, right? So they don't even realize they getting all, and men too, right? Not just women. They getting all of these different things they supposed to be getting from one person, because people don't know how to do that. Foreplay starts with conversation. Foreplay starts with, we gonna lay down, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. Foreplay is way bigger than just the actual act of sex. So foreplay starts with the conversation. Like me, I always mind fuck the bitch before I fucked her. And that's why every bitch I fucked, 99.9% of the bitches I ever fucked will still give me some pussy to this day.
Oh, you that confident?
It ain't confidence, it's reality. And the reason why is, 1, I'm brutally honest. 2, I'm really that guy. And it's not just the dick, it's the dick that is the person attached to.
I think everybody feels that way though.
Everybody don't feel that way.
You don't think that everybody feels that? Everybody that they never had a sexual
because people, men and women, have tried and failed. Everybody don't feel that way. There's plenty of niggas. So you telling me that means every nigga you ever dealt with got access to you right now?
No. I said they feel. Every
nigga you dealt with feel he got access to you. That's what you saying.
I would say that they might feel that way.
Stop. Fuck your feelings. Fuck your feelings, my nigga. We asking a direct question.
They know.
Then you contradict yourself, because you said everybody feels that way. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, right? This is a fact. Most people, man and woman. And I ask you again, so every nigga you dealt with, right, based on how y'all situation played out, every nigga you feel with knows that he can hit you up and get you. That's my point. And so I'm telling you, I made an art of not having a fucking relationships where they go in chaos. There's only a handful of relationships where I go, oh no, whether I want to fuck with them or they want to fuck with me, but I'm like, oh nah, the way that shit ended, hell no. For the most part, everybody I ever dealt with, it ended in good terms because I was honest. So it just either it faded away and like it was like one of those situations.
You're speaking in terms of how the course of the relationship ran its course, like ended. Yeah. No, so I thought you was just saying like, okay, we had sex, right? Whether we was in a relationship and or not, right? Yeah. And they feel like, oh, if I want to double back, oh, that bitch is gonna come back. Yes. So or if I feel like, oh, if I hit that nigga up, he's gonna want to come and send me some dick or whatever the case may be, so, right? So
you said everybody feel like that.
I said
I don't agree.
People feel like, oh yeah, that motherfucker was on my dick, or that bitch was sweating me, or whatever like that. So they would feel like, in their mind, delusional though, right? In their mind, they feel like, because everybody wants to believe that they're that person, right?
People ain't that confident. People not. I don't know. I'm just saying from my observation, because I've seen. Because
everybody's feel they got the best of the best.
This is my point. It ain't even about the sex. It's what I'm expressing to you.
But like, you speaking of you as a person?
Yeah, overall. I said it's not just the dick. It's the person attached to the dick. Yeah. It's a two-part thing.
So I can say I feel like, oh yeah, everybody will want to spin the block, right? Or do they know they have the opportunity to? No.
That's my point. I know I got the opportunity. But, I feel like 99.9% of the women I've ever dealt with.
Who's the 1%?
It's a handful of women that I just know I probably wouldn't. And even then, it's a short maybe. It ain't even a definite. It ain't even oh nah, she definitely not fucking with me. And I'll be honest, the reason, in all reality, 1% is any woman that's in a relationship now. So like for me, I wouldn't even, and there's plenty of women in relationships that I used to do that. I stopped. I used to do that shit for like it was ego. I would hit bitches up just to show like, look at this bitch, like. She just had the matching pajamas on. Like, just so my bro was like, yo, look at this shit. Like, yo, look, she ready to leave. And then, like, she about to fake an argument. I literally had women go, look, I'm about to fake an argument with this nigga. Where you want me to meet you at? And I'm like, nah, I can't meet you. I'm going home. And they be like, oh, all right. Well, hit me up next time. And you like, damn. Shit like that used to make me, when I was younger, just be like, I don't even know what my own bitch is doing. When you see shit like that, back to how we started the conversation with the women feeling like they got to get their roster up. So that's what happens, right? This is a circle of events. You start seeing shit. Now it playing on your mind, and everybody should be their own individual. And again, people not giving people the right advice on how to go about shit. People should be single, and people should be alone. People need to go through all these different transitions in the course of a breakup. But nobody does that. It's like the monkey branch shit. Bitch, let go one branch.
Yeah, that's what I call it. I'm just like, back to that. I'm just like, I don't know how anyone sees it fit to condone that, right? To go, I'm like, this is why they go into another situation and it fails, whether it's casually dating or seriously, because they didn't take the time to figure themselves out before stepping in, holding on to one branch, and they going on swapping on to the next before they let it go.
Sometimes they hold it.
No, they hold them both, right? They hold them both. They never let go of one until they got a firm grip on the other one, and then they're gonna swing that other hand over. And I'm telling you, and I'm like, that's not how you heal. That's not how you cope.
Men and women.
That's a deflection.
Absolutely.
Right? You're trying to front like, oh, I'm not hurt. Look, nigga, you sick. I moved on. Who's really sick at the end of the day?
You are.
We get fucked.
Yeah, women get fucked.
They don't like to believe it. Yeah. I know they don't. They in denial, but I'm like, oh, we get fucked. Yeah. We have to open our legs. Yeah. Like you said you could literally whip your dick out and that's it. So you could be fully dressed, fuck a bitch with your boots on. You don't even gotta take your jacket or nothing. She has to take her pants off. If she's wearing panties, she gotta take the panties off. Yeah. Like if she's in a vulnerable position, and this nigga's just with his dick out and with.
Or she's gotta pull it down to her ankles.
Or pull it down. Yeah. Even then, still though.
I know I'm being funny.
Still in a vulnerable position, right? Yeah. He gotta flop it back in or whatever the case may be.
So that's why I say women control sex, right? And men love it. I'm like, yo, women know who they want to fuck immediately, bro. Women control sex. So like even that, right? Down to the what you was gonna say.
No, you really cut me off. It's alright.
No,
it was okay. I lost my thought.
Women control. I said women control sex, right?
That's not where I was at.
Women control sex, and women get upset, even down to the whole abortion thing, right? And I was like, yo,